Hi, I'm Jan, and I live in Walker. And Simon asked me to talk about my fall, which happened last October, and just want to educate people on being safe.
Could you tell me the circumstances, Jan? And by the way, thank you for doing this.
You're welcome. Yes. Yeah, it was a fall day in October, and I was getting ready to go for a hike, and I put my hiking boots on, which I typically don't wear on a regular occasion, but it was a nice day, and so I put my hiking boots on. And our bedroom is upstairs, and I had them on, ready to go. Nothing, I wasn't carrying anything, not really in a hurry or anything, but my boot is what happened. It caught, I think, on the carpet at the top of the stairs, and I just tumbled down probably 15 flights of stairs. And very scary. I ended up breaking my arm or my shoulder and shattered my wrist, actually. I was very lucky, to tell you the truth. It could have been much, much worse, but it was a very scary ordeal.
Were you alone at the time, or?
No, thank God. My husband Mark was here, and that's one thing that I think about, because I don't think I could have gotten myself up. Again, I didn't have my cell phone on me, which was, I think that's something that, I always try to do, is keep my cell phone on me, because if I would have had that, then I could have called 911, But my husband was there, so, we ended up calling the emergency room in Park Rapids, and he was able to drive me. I mean, I was fine to be
It's a good job
transported.
he was there at
Oh
the
yeah,
time.
I mean, it was very scary. It was, I don't know, it would have been, because I don't even know where my cell phone actually was at the time.
Right.
So I don't know what I would have done, actually.
So obviously there was physical damage. Was there mental anguish at the same time as well?
Yeah, of course. It's very traumatizing, the injury. Like I said, broke my shoulder and shattered my wrist. Very painful, scary. It was just, not something that I ever wish on anyone. But the doctors at St. Joseph's in Park Rapids were wonderful, and I was able to, have surgery. But it was a long haul for me.
So how did it
Excuse me.
affect your life, short term and long term? I mean,
Yeah.
like right after and then in the months afterwards.
Well, short term, I, couldn't hardly do anything for myself. It was my right arm, which I'm right-handed, but I just learned to, do everything with my left hand, which, but, my husband and my family helped me tremendously. I couldn't have done it, and neighbors, I couldn't have done it without a lot of help from loved ones. It was hard I couldn't sleep in my own bed. And of course, my bedroom's upstairs. I could not go upstairs for probably a couple months, actually. I ended up just slept on the couch and until I started getting more comfortable with everything. But yeah, it was hard, but very thankful to have people to help.
Have you kind of made arrangements to fix the reason why you fell?
Well, our stairs are, this is an older home, but they're a little steep, but I don't think the stairs really, caused me to fall. Because it was up at the top of the stairs, so I don't think we do have a railing on the left side of the stairs, but we have talked about putting a railing also on the right to help. But with that situation, I don't really think it would have helped me to have another railing, but
Right.
Railings are good to have.
Right, for sure, yeah. So just in kind of to sum up things, are you a little bit more conscious now and aware of the risks of falling now that you've had a really bad fall, like going
Yeah.
forward?
Very much. I mean, you have to be very mindful of your surroundings. living in Minnesota in the wintertime, especially with the ice and the snow, black ice, you just have to be so careful. And I now, when I go downstairs or I use a railing, I'm very cautious about doing that. So,
is there any other comments you want to make about like falling down or falls prevention or anything like that?
like I said, just be mindful of your surroundings. I think people get, like for me, for instance, I get kind of in a hurry and I'm like trying to get somewhere quickly, and you just need to take time just to, get out the door if you're going somewhere, and just really be mindful of railings and even like cement. A lot of times cement sidewalks can have, buckling, just things like that that you don't really think about, but
you should.
You should, yeah.
Well, Jan, I just want to thank you for giving up your time this morning. It was, it's got to be hard to do, to talk about something that's kind of traumatic that happened to you, but hopefully this will help some people and let people know that there are people out there that have fallen down and it is serious, and we don't want them to fall down, and we want them to stay safe. So thank you very much, Jan.
You're welcome.
All
Thank
right.
you.